Jai Gurudev. Thank you so much for joining us today, Ronnie Newman. It is a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you so much for having me. It is an honor to be here and speak about one of my favorite topics. We are delighted to have you. For those who might not know, Ronnie Newman is an award winning researcher trained at Harvard University and a published author in the field of mind body medicine. She is the research director for the Art of Living in North America, faculty at Southeastern University's Lifelong Learning Institute, and honorary faculty at Treasury University. Ronnie, you have had a remarkable career in research, particularly focusing on the impact of meditation on mental and physical health. Can you share what initially attracted you to the art of living? That's a great question. My journey into meditation started in college. During my psychology class, I learned that humanity uses just a small percentage of our full potential. This realization triggered a deep curiosity in me about why we don't utilize our full potential and what methods could help us unlock it. I became fascinated with meditation after seeing early research on its benefits for brain function and immune response. So your interest in meditation was sparked quite early. How did your this interest evolve into a career with the art of living? While I was in graduate school at Harvard, I went to the Middle East for conflict resolution research. It was an intense experience that left me deeply traumatized. I returned to the US with severe PTSD and had to withdraw from my doctoral program despite receiving a full scholarship. Even with access to the best Western medical care, I found no relief. This led me to explore alternative treatments, particularly those involving the breath and its ability to calm the stress response. That sounds like a challenging period. How did you eventually find the specific techniques taught by the art of living? During that time, a close friend who had just returned from a business trip to California mentioned the Sudarshan Kriya, a breathing practice taught by His Holiness Gurudev Shishi Ravi Shankar Ji. My friend thought it could help me, as all the Ayurvedic doctors I consulted kept emphasizing that I needed more prana or life force energy. Although I was skeptical at first, after meditating on it, I felt a strong intuitive pull to try it. What was your first experience with Sudarshan Kriya like? It was transformative. I attended a course in Canada where His Holiness Gurudev Shishi Ravi Shankar Ji was teaching. During my first session of Sudarshan Kriya, all the trauma and negative emotions from my experience in the Middle East began to pour out of me. It was like watching a movie of someone else's life, with all the grief and sorrow being released. At the end of the session, His Holiness Gurudev Shishi Ravi Shankar Ji came over to me, and his gentle presence brought me a profound sense of peace. That experience captured my heart and marked the beginning of my deep involvement with the art of living. That's an incredibly powerful story. How did your path progress from there to becoming a leader and teacher within the art of living? After that initial experience, I dedicated myself to learning more about the practices and teachings of the art of living. I became involved in various research projects demonstrating the benefits of these techniques. Over time, I started teaching and sharing these practices with diverse groups from at risk youth to seniors and first responders. It's been a journey of continuous learning and sharing, which I am deeply grateful for. Your dedication and passion for this work are truly inspiring. Thank you for sharing your journey with us today, Ronnie. It's been a pleasure to learn about your path and the profound impact of the art of living. Thank you so much for having me. It's been a joy to share my story, and I hope it inspires others to explore the incredible benefits of meditation and breath work. Jai Gurudev.